Do you feel like you're in a constant battle trying to find ways to live a better life, but nothing's working? I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, but what I am is human. I've come to the realization that life is full of problems, struggles, moments, experiences, and lessons. In today's video, I'll be sharing a few important lessons that I have learned on my life journey. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Candy, and on this channel, I share content that has been helping me to grow on my life journey with a little bit of entertainment. I know not everyone goes through the same daily struggles, but I'm pretty sure someone out there will find these relatable. It will help them on their life journey as well. Now, let's get into the first lesson. One of the first lessons that I have learned is honesty. Jamaicans, we eat off the H them sometimes, but I have to be honest with myself. Even though it might seem scary, it might seem ugly, it might feel uncomfortable, it is so necessary for me to be honest with myself. Because if I'm not honest with myself, how can I be honest with anybody else? And honesty comes with trust. In order for me to trust myself, I have to be honest with myself. Sometimes you have to slow down, get down to the nitty-gritty, ask yourself questions. What are the things that I want out of life? What are the things that I value? Where am I trying to go? What do I want to do? The moment I start being honest with myself, life became so much easier. Not saying that it became perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect, but it became way easier. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. And let's just say it has created tremendous growth in my life, and I am so happy I did it. Find out what it is that you need to be fulfilled internally and go from there. Another lesson that I've learned, I had to accept that pain and struggles are a part of our human experience, and I just have to find ways to deal with those struggles and those problems that life offers me. Ask yourself, what are you willing to struggle for? For example, you want to get good grades. Are you willing to sacrifice long nights, time away from your friends, homework, assignments, and the list goes on? Nothing that is worth it comes overnight. So with everything, it's a process. Struggling is a part of the process. And I learned you can't be in love with the results and not the process. It's all a part of the journey. What are you willing to struggle for? Whether that's a relationship, school, a career choice, whatever it is, are you willing to struggle in the process? When you sit down and think of the struggles that comes with these things, are you really willing to struggle for it? Or it's just an idea? You like the idea of having that thing, but you're not really willing to struggle for it. When we really start thinking about these things, we come to find out a lot of things we don't even really care about. It's really just a fantasy. We like the idea of having it, but we are not willing to struggle for it. So I feel like in everyone's life, there should be some type of downtime where you get down to the nitty-gritty and think about these things. So you don't waste time, because time don't wait for no man. And time always gotta keep going. And that's just how life works. Problems on top of problems. But we just have to find ways to deal with it. We have to accept that the problems and the struggles is there, but find better ways to deal with it so you can live a more healthier life. Another lesson that I've learned is you are responsible for your own life decisions. Nobody is coming to save you. No one is obligated to come and save you. And if you feel like just because people are close to you, they're obligated to come and help you, no. That's just entitlement. You feel entitled to them because you're close to them, but they're not obligated to help you. If they choose to help you, it's a choice, and you should be very grateful for that, but you are responsible for your own life. Some struggles might not be your fault, but it is your responsibility to figure it out. If you're somebody with a victim mindset, that will only prolong your pain and suffering. It keeps you stuck. We are not the only ones that bad things happen to. Bad things happen to everyone, not because you're a good person mean that all good things are just gonna happen to you. Like, just imagine a world where everything is just good. Like, we would have no type of happiness. It would just be so dull. I feel like happiness comes from solving problems. For me, it ain't no better feeling when I can't figure something out and I finally get my way to it and fix the problem. I become so happy. Like, that feeling is one of the best feelings in the world. You can't control everything that happens to you, but it is your responsibility. If you want a happy life, you have to create it for yourself. No one is coming to save you. No one is obligated to come and save you either. The moment I learned that, I stopped expecting things from people. If something happens, all right, buddy, now you just gotta count on yourself. That's just how life go. God charge it to the game, you know what I'm saying? It's every man for themselves. Another lesson that I learned is I have to let go of expectations and perfection. I'm a natural born perfectionist. I feel like everything has to be perfect. And with that, I just tend to drive myself crazy, procrastinate, and a whole bunch of other different things that's unnecessary. Everything is just perfection, perfection, perfection. Until I realized that it will never happen. Perfection is just an illusion. So we have to free ourselves from the burdens of trying to create a perfect life, because it will never happen. And to let go of the expectations of how life should be, because no amount of planning and preparing is gonna guarantee that's how it's gonna turn out. Life happens. Sometimes you just going through your day and something random just happened. It's like, dang, I can't even do what I need to do because, you know, something just happened. Life is so unpredictable and uncertain. Sometimes we just gotta be prepared for just anything. Another lesson that I have learned is, in the process, I had to take care of my well-being. Resilience isn't about all the pain that you can endure. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to forgive yourself, because you're not always right. Resting, recuperating, and living in between your moments will help you to enjoy life despite the circumstances. Sleep is like medicine. You depressed? Sleep. Stress? Sleep. Hungry? Sleep. It's like, no, don't do that. No, but for real, sleep is really like medicine. Please do not take sleep for granted. It's medicine, for real. My last lesson or purpose is to live. A lot of us have a fear of dying, but we are so afraid to live. Just a life full of fear. Scared of what we want to do, scared of what people think about us. As humans, fear is something that we all experience. You know, fear is like the devil. They just come in your ears and say, yo, you can't do that. We can't be afraid of dying if we are afraid to live, because death is very certain. We don't know when, we don't know how, we don't know where, but what we do know for sure is it could be at any moment. And why not live when that is your whole purpose of coming here? When you was born, it wasn't no God or anything. You know how you should live your life. So things that you want to do, why not do it? Because we're really just experiencing life. We are all spiritual beings just living a human experience. We are just experiencing things. We're experiencing people. We are experiencing life. So why not do the things that you want to do? Why not live your life to the fullest? Anything where you want to do, you do just that, and don't care what people want to think about you, because at the end of the day, y'all not go down in that 6 feet deep. Ain't nobody coming with you. Everybody, you know, they just gonna have memories and whatnot. But when you die alone. So therefore, on this earth, you shouldn't even care what nobody want to say about your life and the way how you are living your life, because there is no rules to this. It's just a life to be lived. That's it, and that is all. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also share it with a friend. You never know who might be in need, because life is so chaotic, and to be honest, it's only going to get worse. So we have to take care of our bodies and our mind and our spirit, because life is crazy. And we have to just accept that, right? Thank you so much for all the love and support. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay prayed up, drink your water, and enjoy life.